Hey, yo, what's up? And welcome to my corner of the internet. So, before we get started, please like, comment, and subscribe. That'll be much appreciated. Please and thank you. Anyway, so have you noticed that I can be wrong? And if you watch most of my videos, you know I can be wrong tons of different times. And this anime that I'm watching, I was kind of wrong about. I didn't tell all my thoughts about this anime because I thought it looked wonderful, but I just, I didn't let it cook enough. And that was my mistake. Obviously, I'm talking about The Elusive Samurai. This is an adventure, comedy, historical fantasy. This is written by Yasui Matsui. It's 12 episodes. It's by Cloverworks, a great and wonderful studio that creates bangers for visuals. And I was wrong about this anime. I was wrong in its ability to play with humor. I was wrong about the ethos of the anime. I was wrong about the way it would animate and then use 3D sometimes. I was just wrong. And I have no problem admitting that I'm wrong and that this is an anime worth your time. So first things first, we're watching a main character get their entire bloodline practically slaughtered. And the visuals and the director's direction for each episode was phenomenal. Some of the visuals to showcase the beheading, there was moments in this anime where it felt like someone decided to really cook. When I tell you this anime is probably one of the most visually stunning anime we experienced within the past season, it would be an understatement. The Elusive Samurai was beautiful. It was wonderful. It was heartfelt, and it encapsulated what is so amazing about animation to this day. And also, this is about a boy whose entire family gets slaughtered, and now he's running away, and he's known for being great at running away. And he is now trying to throw a coup against the usurper who basically at one time was someone he believed was good. And let me tell you, something to congratulate the Elusive Samurai for is the villain is actually scary. He is unnerving. He is eerie. He has the way they animated and showcased the glimpses of when we had of him was so beautifully you gotta watch this anime and see how eerie they made him, disconcerting, like the smile on his face and the horrors he would commit. Like, I could not believe how great they were at creating this villain and making me actually kind of scared of the guy. The story was also about our main character growing and dealing with a lot of his issues. And do not forget, our main character is basically like 9. And I loved a lot of the choices made visually, which I've told you before, but I also love the ethos of the anime. It never shied away from the fact that it was a comedy, and that's part of why I judged it wrongly. I didn't know this was essentially supposed to be kind of funny. But then it would throw in harsher topics and themes, and it was so much more balanced. Let me just tell you, this is actually one of the animes that are actually funny. You know when anime tries to be funny, but it's really not funny? This anime actually has a humor. There are characters that have gags that aren't just repetitive and annoying. There's so much added into this anime that makes this well balanced, and it was wonderful to watch because I felt as though I wasn't sure what was to come next. Either it be some lesson, either it be some joke, and sometimes the foreshadowing of the future that would come in. This anime had so many different aspects that it did so particularly well. And one thing I did like about it was our main character is not the best at like being a fighter, but he has tools that are able to be used and are profitable within war times. That's one of the greatest things about this anime is it felt as though we were using everything at our disposal to exist and be successful, and it was humorous about this and also very serious. It played in between that line so beautifully.
今日ではそんなことが。
暗殺不可能な武力に加えて異次元の魅力。
Each episode felt as though there was something there for me, and it was beautiful, it was colorful, it made the world, even though we're in like historical Japan, it was actually colorful, from the outfits that are just like probably traditional to the robing to just a lot of different things that this anime did. It was incredibly lively. It felt as though I was experiencing something that had its own personality, and the Elusive Samurai had that in droves. Everything made some sort of sense, and it wasn't too gimmicky. It felt as though I was witnessing characters with their own personalities, their own thoughts, which obviously we're seeing an anime about characters, but this anime drove home that I was experiencing a story that was able to show me a different side of what shonen can be. And let me just tell you, if this is where shonen is going, I am super excited. I definitely saw like the manga for this and I didn't give it a chance because I was just like, I hate weak main characters. Sorry, you know me. But this anime has changed my mind, and it's made me enjoy this anime so much more. And the villains, besides like the main ones, some of the other ones are fearsome. They're funny. They have their quirks, but they also have their brutality. I love the visuals. Again, I have to tell you this. This is one of the best looking anime I've seen in a very long time. Like, I cannot get over how many moments of animation that I was just like, wow, how did they do that? And as someone who's taken like animation classes at like an art school, I'm seeing it and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is incredible. How could someone come up with something so amazing and be so amazing within these moments? So back to what I was saying, I was 100% wrong about this anime, and as usual, I'm going to be wrong about anime from time to time. The Elusive Samurai was a wonderful ride that I enjoyed, with its lessons of taking your skills and using them. A lot of the growing that our characters are doing together, and also just looking forward in the face of like odds that are just like stacked against you. And I hope this gets a second season and they cook with the same ingredients that they had before. Anime is in a really good place, at least in my mind, where animes like this are able to come out, and they deserve so much more attention. I know like people that are like really into anime are paying attention to this, but I want more people to pay attention to the Elusive Samurai and this unique storytelling, humor, comedy, this mixture. It felt like I was watching something like Gintama, where like the humor and horror were side by side and they worked in tandem. And I don't know, it just felt like something enjoyable to watch. So if you've not seen The Elusive Samurai, go watch it, please. This is something that definitely deserves the attention that it has now. So with all that being said, thank you for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I got goals, and I'm definitely going to try my best to achieve them. Come along for the ride, you know? So anyway, peace, take care, be well, and do your absolute best. Good luck.